Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Z. Well, wait, you guys don't know who I am. I just realized. All right, so some of you guys might know me, some of you guys might not. That was not scripted, by the way, because that could probably come off incredibly corny. But I run the channel Lethal Gamers, so some of you guys might know me from Lethal Gamers. And surprise, mofos, I am starting back up movie reviews, but I wanted to do it on a separate channel. You know, I got to keep it separate. Gamers want gaming, and movie people want movies. I tried to do everything on one channel, and it didn't fucking work. So we're bringing this over here, movie reviews. Now, there's a little twist. I'm only going to be reviewing Netflix made movies, TV shows, documentaries, anything like that. Anything that is made and produced by Netflix is what I'm going to review because I absolutely love their properties, probably more than the average person. And so I really get into them. And I was like, man, there's no just Netflix, like just a dedicated Netflix channel. You know, like, what's up with that? So I wanted to do that. I had this ingenious idea. Let's do a Netflix dedicated movie review channel. So the movie we're talking about today is actually called The Titan, which was it was so highly anticipated when I looked it up on YouTube. It was crazy because I was trying to see if anybody else had reviewed it yet. And I hadn't seen any. They were just trailer reviews and reactions. So I'll do a quick little I'll just give you a quick little grade for a non-spoiler alert, just in case you haven't seen it yet and you're just like, I just want a recommendation. I'll just say this, it's a very good, if you're into sci-fi and kind of like scarier sci-fi, like horror elements, things like that, because it's not really a sci-fi horror movie as much, it's more like a thriller. But if you're into any sort of sci-fi stuff like that, you're probably going to like this movie a lot. I enjoyed it a lot, even though it had its issues. You know, some of the graphics and CGI and stuff, some of the makeup work, and some of the acting and stuff didn't really do it for me. But just because it was a sci-fi movie, I was nerding out anyway in this whole concept that they had going on here. So I really enjoyed it, and overall, I would just say that for the type of movie that it is, for it was, because you're not going to this movie expecting, you know, to see an Oscar movie. You're just expecting a good time, right? So I would say I had a good time with this movie. I would probably give it a 6 out of 10. So there you go. There's your 6 out of 10. For you non-spoiler people that, you know, just want a recommendation. It's a popcorn flick. So if you just want to have a good time with your buddies, drink a couple beers, eat some fucking popcorn, yeah, go see it, man. Check it out. It's interesting. It's a super interesting concept. So now I'm just gonna open up the spoiler section just so you know you guys are warned. I don't want anybody bitching me out if I get any views on this video, but it's a super interesting concept because basically it's a concept where the scientist takes these soldiers and he evolves them so that they can live on the moon Titan. So everybody knows about the moon Titan. You know, it's circled a lot. It's one of those. It's one of those moons that's used a super lot in movie making, just like Europa. You always hear about Europa and life on Europa. They might find alien life on Europa. So the Titan, the moon Titan, they say there's water on it. It might be inhabitable, things like that. But the problem is we can't breathe the air there. So the scientist is trying to mutate us to become so we can just live there, you know, without spacesuits or anything like that. And it was a super, super like interesting concept of like man playing God and all the things that go wrong. And yeah, like I said, I just really enjoyed the movie. Now, the main actors, you'll recognize them. Sam Worthington is one of them. He's the guy that fucked the blue alien Avatar. So you'll definitely recognize him. He's gotten a little bit older. I haven't seen him in much. I think he was in like Spartacus, and he was in the Clash of the Titan movies and stuff. But he's an actor you'll recognize, but you might go, who's that guy? He's Sam Worthington. That's his name. So the other ones I don't know, like the douchebag scientist, that like basically at the end of the movie he tells all the soldiers to kill like these two innocent women and this kid and stuff. That douchebag, like he's another actor you'll recognize, but I don't know his name off the top of my head, and I'm not gonna look it up because it's a waste of time. And then. You'll recognize some of the other actors. The only other one you're gonna be like, oh, I know her, I've seen her, is the chick, the girl that plays. She's the main character of Orange Is the New Black, which is also a Netflix show that I'm gonna be doing a review on. So if you guys enjoy this video, you might like that. But yeah, she's Piper from Orange Is the New Black. Oh, I knew her name, not her real name, but I know she's Piper. She's really hot. But so you'll be like, oh yeah, I recognize her. She plays Piper, and the main actors do a really good job. That's some good quality acting right there. But like I said, some of the side actors and just the people you won't recognize, they were a little off. There's also a general you'll probably recognize. So there, you got 4 characters you can be like, oh, I've seen them in some shit. I know what they're about. So that was good. But like I said, some of the acting was really, oh man, it was touchy. It was touch and go. It started to take me out of the movie, but I got back into it. And same with some of the makeup and CGI effects on the guy's face when they zoom in. And even there's one scene where the doctor's working on his eye, and his pupil starts to get bigger, and even just that little CGI scene right there where his pupil's getting big, it looked weird. Like I could see like the green screen effect almost, So which you could actually see a little bit of my green screen effect here in the video because my lighting's not that great. But anyways, we're gonna work on that. But yeah, getting back to the movie, so some of the acting, some of the CGI had its problems, but like I said, it was a good movie. It was a really interesting concept. I was trying to look deeper into it and I couldn't find any like philosophical things like how's this relate to like religion or the Bible, or I mean there's different points of ways you could look at it like that, like man playing God, and then all the shit that goes wrong is kind of like what happened with humans when God played God and he created us, and then now we're in 2018 and everything's terrible and everyone's depressed, it seems like. I'm just joking, but yeah, it's just like society's going to hell and shit's just yeah. But no, so like I said, it's just a good time, man. You're not gonna go. Don't go into this movie expecting this movie to win any types of Oscars or anything like that. Like I said, just think of it like, man, it's just a good sci-fi movie. Like I said, if you're a hardcore sci-fi nerd, you are going to enjoy this movie. And there is a beautiful scene, the ending shot where he's on Titan, and he's like kind of looking out over the sunset, and then like his wings open up, and his like he's got like little wings on his neck almost and under his arms and stuff, and they all open up, so he can take off flight. And that was super. It was a really well done scene. That was some good CGI for just that one little scene, but it was such a beautiful shot. Like, it reminded me of like Prometheus, back when Prometheus first came out. People were like, wow, like look at these graphics. Like it was just beautifully done. So I would go see the movie, just fast forward to that scene and just check it out for yourself. Just pause on it, like, damn, that's a really pretty sight. It's just beautiful. But it was a good note to leave off because my review's probably a little bit more lighthearted and a little bit better than it would have been if that last scene wasn't in there. like that upped it for me. That gave it an extra point. I was like, oh, all right, that's actually a really good shot. That's some good directing, cinematography. But yeah, so that's my review. Like I said, for what it is, 6 out of 10. If I was comparing it to like an Oscar movie or something like that, I mean, I would thrash it. I can't do that. I have to just consider it a popcorn movie, just a go have fun with your friend type movie. And so I'd say it's a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10, just depending on how much of a sci-fi nerd you are, and getting some of the science stuff and things like that of the film. But like I said, this is going to be an ongoing thing. I do run Lethal Gamers, so it might, I'm not sure about scheduling right now. I want to give you guys a schedule of when I'm going to be uploading, but it might be a little erratic right now. Like, I might hit 2 videos in one day, just doing some like back reviews on stuff that I've seen in the past, and then I might come at you, with some fresh stuff, and I might miss a couple days and then do a video. I just don't know, because I'm running that other channel and it can get tricky. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys look forward to more reviews like this. I'm going to try to get some get some guests on the show and just things like that, just to make it more fun and interesting, get some other opinions. But I just want to get this up, just get this concept out there, just so you guys are aware that this is going to be an up-and-coming channel. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, thank you for watching. I am the one and only Z. Bye-bye.